Yeah, Bookendale only 40 days until March. It's kind of wild, kind of crazy. Like kind of sneaking up on me, really. I had this countdown in my stream title. I was streaming every day, but it's still kind of sneaking up on me. How fast it's coming. Assuming the game does release in March, which hopefully it does. Hello, Anas. Hello, chat. I have some stuff I want to get done today. We'll see how long the stream goes. If I like win, it'll probably be 2 runs, but if I lose, then maybe I'll play more. Kind of depends on if I win or lose, I think. The Guardian. Lose all gold for him, but too. It's just such a suspicious choice. It's like the king of sussy options, really. Instead, it's just like removing 1. Would you really pay 99 gold to remove another card? Like, probably not, right? It's just it's too much. It's too much to pay for a remove. Too pricey. I probably want to do something like this and then take the burning if I can. If not, then do this. Do like this. I'm gonna get 3 at least in this tactics to go this way, but like, it's no fires. But I guess you can go this way in that case. Like, your act isn't that much worse. And you can also just grab this fire. Maybe like remove 1 into this is okay. So mint the best now if you can smite 2. It depends. I would say probably not. No. Like, it's hard to be like better than 250 for max HP. Or like rare relic for max HP on this character is very good. I'm playing the same turn over and over again until eventually I get destroyed. Nope, just gonna keep playing the same turn. That was a fight. It's a carnage. Seeing red. It's kind of awkward. Maybe it'll line up with the carnage and it's like pretty good. Reasonably good in this hand. Pummel strike. Sure. Okay. Go back of marbles. Which is very powerful. Like the best thing in the shop, probably. It's like disarm if I want to immediately have a guardian solution. Hello. Disarm's also better with the bag of marbles because I have more artifact strip. Just like kind of better in the whole run. I don't really feel the need for bludgeon when I already have carnage. Just buy a fairy. I'd rather just like buy disarm, like a potion if I'm gonna buy anything. If I'm gonna buy anything for the short term, I'd buy just like a potion here. Just like buy an attack pot. Use it here. $13 plus 30 is like a pretty good number. I guess putting 2 strikes here was like okay, but it does have 13 HP, which is perfect range for this card. Strawberry. Okay, so I can fight 3 elites, but then I like don't get Carnage and Pommel upgraded, which is like probably just worth the trade-off. The upgrades are very powerful, even inside of Act 2. I just like to get Carnage upgraded. Gives me so much flexibility to do so many things. I'm gonna bash here, but I don't really have enough damage in the current draw pile. I actually do. This doesn't block for anything. Double tap's like something, I guess. I just don't really care. I like weirdly just kind of have enough stuff already. Ow. Disarm, defend, the full block, and kill it next turn. So I could, with the Nunchaku, I could put like 2 Pommel pluses in the deck. I guess that could be my Act 1. The damage here. Nice to kill this one, but the other one's actually a bigger threat in this current position. Pyra or Mithra? I don't care. Mithra's a lot stronger gameplay-wise, though. Got a lot stronger gameplay-wise. Pyra is kind of whatever. She can be useful sometimes, I guess. But Mithra's just kind of broken, so. She kind of got power crept by DLC, though, a little bit. Like, Fiora is way stronger than Mithra. You just, like, use Fiora instead. With Disarm, do I expect to have any problems against the Guardian? Like, not really. I guess I would try to hold, like, a better potion intact, too, or something. When I fight this hallway fight, I try to push my tiny chest forward a little bit. This deck doesn't have much in it, but it has like enough stuff. And Bloodletting double pommel plus. It's like kind of a deck. Kind of. I guess I don't want to pommel into my Carnage, because I kind of have to like play Carnage when I draw it in this fight. Rush the guy down a little bit. I mean, it doesn't take very long to kill the guy. To be honest. Or can I just go bash, or should I play like strike strike? If that's still lethal, I should play strike strike, right? Then I get an Nunchaku pushed one more. It'll have 9 plus 34 goes to 22. 22 plus 9 is 31. It does more than 31. Life loss build, I guess. Play offering and to like pommel. Oh, I don't know. Yep, we have some kind of deck here. Don't think I'm gonna take Dripper. I think I can take Collar here though. I'm like forced into energy. It should be. I have a lot of energy in the deck. So if I'm gonna take energy, it shouldn't be energy with a major downside like these things. And then I have more energy to play pommels and like the long fights, like play more pommel strikes and stuff. Which is currently the only way I win fights, is by chaining pommels together. What do I do? Park the tiny chest there and just fight 2 elites. Problem is my deck just kind of doesn't do anything. I do not have like any sort of reasonable solution to the boss. It doesn't take much for me to have something though. I'd really prefer to be able to like fight the super elite this act. I am strong enough for it. Maybe I expect by the time I attack 3 that I'm just kind of strong. Let's just like take the path that actually makes me strong. Keep the energy, right? I mean, I can play 2 strikes. Unlike this one. Okay. Losing Carnage, huh? It's like kind of impossible to deal damage as soon as I lose Carnage. It's sort of the entire problem with the deck. Some like I mean, I guess this is debuffed. I didn't. I mean, okay, it can swoop. Like if it swoops, I'm probably just blocking, right? Yeah, maybe didn't need to lose that HP. Flame Barrier gives my deck something to do, I guess. To like actually block. I feel like I can't afford to play it though. Yeah, I just can't afford it. I have to be more aggressive than that. Finesse. GG. Infinite. Like so far away from anything actually meaningfully good, but maybe it just has to be done. Like I have to play towards a loop here, right? There's like no other way to play the run from here. Maybe it's too aggressive though. It kind of forces me into like a really awkward path. Hopefully offering Carnage is just strong enough. Yeah, I feel like walking to the hallway fight and take 1,000 damage. How do I bounce back from that? It's not the easiest thing to bounce back from. It's like I don't actually exhaust down to anything meaningfully strong right now. I don't exhaust down at all. I just have removes. Suppose that's just how it is, though. Okay, that's terrible. I just take this and go to the shop, like waste a floor to be able to rest into the elite. I think so. I can't afford to like lose more HP here. I just waste a node, which is insanely terrible. But I like can't afford to walk into that node and lose 1,000 HP to some random hallway fight. It's just not something I can do. Don't have the freedom to do stuff like that in this run. One moment. All right, sorry about that. Shockwave. Card can get in my deck. I trade out the explosive potion at this point. Or maybe the upgrade pot. Upgrade pot could solve a output problem though, which is currently a thing I'm very worried about. There's an output problem inside the collector fight. I'm very worried about that. They don't actually have any kind of loop. So maybe we just go block pot over explosive. I have a Carnage, and I'm going to play it because it is strong. Is all I've got. But I do have the Carnage. I do have the Carnage. How come? It's like no way, right? No way this ever does anything. I mean, I guess there is. In like random hallway fights. I'd like to be able to take. I mean, usually I'm just broken by Act 3, right? If this plays even one time, sure. And upgrading Offering is good. Upgrading Bloodletting is potentially good. Upgrading Shrug It Off is good. Upgrading my HP is pretty good. Just gonna upgrade Offering. I mean, maybe Bloodletting, actually. And then Offering. And that's like our combo. Should probably play this straight. Wounds are pretty devastating in this fight. Yeah, it's already played a ton. It's not really surprising, I guess. The relic is just good, but I would have picked a different fight myself. Somehow my deck just kind of owns. I don't know. But this output problem is rapidly getting more scary. Like against exactly the boss. I just can't fill hand. I draw into these strikes and defends and my turn just ends. Ooh, okay. These cards all help a tremendous amount. Which one's the best one at doing that, though? House you with output. It's just like generally compared to the other potions that I was picking. It's like which one's going to help with the problem in the collector fight. Generally speaking, upgrade pot is the most useful against collector for output issues. If that's my problem in collector, which it is. I think I'll rest into collector. I mean, the highest potential is True Grit for like upgrade or for like removes that it can actually give me, but obviously Second Wind is mass exhaust. I start to draw like Second Wind, Finesse, Pommel, Bash. I draw Bash, Strike, Strike, Pommel, Pommel, like Finesse, Shrug, Carnage. Bloodletting, hopefully. It's like a lot of cards to draw into. Yeah, I'd rather play a Shockwave on the minions. Upgrade pot this hand. Looks kinda legit. Kill. Maybe it was like foreseeable that this fight would play out exactly like this. It probably was foreseeable. Like that this exact fight was going to happen exactly in this way. It's fine though. I played it safe, whatever that means. Zoom Offering is pretty strong. Zoom Disarm's pretty strong. Renink Cube is pretty strong. Let's hope I find enough stuff to like make the win happen in this act. I'm gonna take 3 with the other one, but like I might not draw anything useful. It doesn't matter too much really. Pommel deck. It's like the only thing that gives me positive draw in the hand. Infinite Bloodletting and Pommels. If that's all I get, yes, that's what I'll do. If that's what the game gives me, you know, I'll just like use whatever the game gives me. Like if we got like drop kick finesse or whatever, like I do in the shop. Maybe I'll try to do that instead. You need a plan that kills Time Eater though. More than anything, I just want to remove a strike. Apo doesn't really provide enough, I don't think. This is very, very powerful. Self-forming clay. Is it powerful? So powerful that I should just buy it, like over removing. It's such a ridiculous amount of block. But this like this one remove actually does do quite a bit. It's just expensive, and remove is not expensive, and gives me a lot of stuff to do in fights. At least I don't think so. You know, I said it was going to give me a lot of stuff to do in fights, but maybe I was just lying to you. This is a pretty bad draw order, to be fair. It could just second wind all this away and say that this draw pile is good enough. Which I hope it is. If I don't bloodletting here, do I get soft locked? The next turn I can like carnage something. I hope not. Be kind of embarrassing. It doesn't feel like it's true, so I'm gonna trust that feeling of it just not being true. Where is 31? Point by point. Another bloodletting. It's hard to get much better in a deck like this than bloodletting, but I don't have a way to heal the damage back. Like if I just take so much self-damage, eventually I will just die. I have a lot of rest in the act, but like, I just can't afford all that self-damage. And it does eventually not have payoff. For a while it has payoff, though. I like don't even really understand how good this deck is. How good is it? Feels like it's a little bit lacking. Like I have no powers. So like all of my static effects are from relics, and my relics aren't that good. So like it's all rely on the cards in the deck. And I think the cards in the deck can be slightly slow, given the wrong draws. Terrifying. I have potions though. Oh, Giga terrifying. Hyper Omega terrifying. I miss it. My whole bag of marbles turn just to pass a turn. I mean, hopefully I can just make this turn really good, right? Which I probably can. You lose a lot of my HP, but I have a few rests in this act that I can do flexibly. Oh. It's green. It is green. It doesn't solve all my problems, but it does help. It makes the second one turn way better. So the only question I have is like, is this deck gonna need upgrades at some point? I think I rest here, right? It's like slightly too low on HP. The sus. Offering. I mean, if I just had some like broken combo that I was exhausting down to, like, this deck would be so good. Be so disturbingly broken. I just had like some insane combo that I was exhausting down to. But I just kind of don't. Like my combo is finesse. Finesse dropkick. It's an infinite. It's an infinite. It does go infinite. But it doesn't like do anything. That's the issue. Like, just going infinite might not be good enough in this run is basically my argument that I'm making here. Oh wait, I don't have Dark Embrace in play. My bad. Kill this one this turn, but like, that sucks. It's finesse dropkick not good enough. It doesn't block the heart, and it doesn't kill Time Eater. Those, you know, the fights that are put in the game to stop you from doing stuff like this might actually be kind of trying to succeed against me. I was wondering, like, what I would do if this question mark had a sundial in it. Because it's actually really interesting. Like, if this event has sundial in it, then like I can get Tiny Chest proc to get a different relic here, but I lose both my rest sites. So I'm stuck at this HP, which is really scary. I kind of need to be full HP into Time Eater. But luckily I don't have to think about that. I could have taken a Limit Break and upgraded it. That could have been my solution, like over the offering. Which feels so weird. But I wonder if like the offering was bait and you're not actually allowed to click it. I can actually go infinite against this fight. First time ever this deck will go infinite. I don't really need any of these cards, right? I guess, like, I have to play Bash now, which is kind of annoying. It's not that annoying. It's like, I cannot block the heart with a current deck. Like, there's just no blocking the heart. I have to kill it, which is very possible. Could definitely kill it. Gambler's Brew seems pretty helpful. Pawpaw with Nunchuck and Shrug, not first cycle. Because first cycle I'm frail. And then second cycle, yeah, sure it works, but is that good enough? Maybe it's good enough. Maybe I can like disarm first cycle, not take any damage, and then I have Captain's Wheel. I take like a big hit. And then I kill it. Third cycle, it's dead. Like, it's dead before it gets to beat 3, basically, is the idea. It's an idea for sure. I mean, it's currently the only idea. Like, there's nothing else happening in the deck. The deck's, like, really fast at getting to the point where, like, that's a thing. I just need the finesse upgrade at some point. And I am fighting Time Eater. I mean, Time Eater I can probably kill really quickly. I have a lot of damage. I just have a lot of damage and a flex pot. Just try to take minimal damage in these fights here. Okay, just play this. Yeah, if I can take minimal damage in these fights, then I can actually upgrade finesse into the boss. Yeah, the deck's engine is just so good that, like, it's easy to imagine it just winning at any moment, really. Darklings could make it harder, though. I just play Strike here, which is what I want to do. The next turn. There's not many bricked hands. Most of the hands are good. Hopefully I don't have to Gambler's Brew. It's like very unlikely. I do get the infinite here, right? I just exhaust all these cards. Yes, Kunai would solve all my problems, naturally. Okay, I do get to walk into the final fire with 80 HP, which is good enough for me to upgrade a card. Whatever's the most optimal one gets Time Eater, which is probably still finesse. I mean, I'm not even trying to block the Time Eater though, right? Like, but it does need to happen at some point. It lets me rest into Act 4 no matter how much damage I take. I guess that's... I have Meal Ticket. I'll think about it. There might be an upgrade that's better. Very well might be. Like an obvious kind of contender is Shockwave or Disarm. So the idea is just like this burst strategy, and disarm will just like block, shockwave weakness will just block. That's my block basically, is the debuffs. And then against the other fight, I just go infinite on turn 1 or whatever. But I don't need to upgrade finesse because I always can get the upgrade in Act 4 with me. I'll take it. That's just never a problem. I'll decide this after a break, though. I actually need to use the restroom, so I'll be back in just a minute. BRB. Back. I guess the ad's still going. I'm kind of thinking the most generically useful upgrade is just Shockwave. 5 turns of weak vuln against a Time Meter just makes my life so much easier. I can exhume it in the second phase if I'm not forced to disarm exhume, second wind exhume, which I probably am. And also this upgrade plays in the heart fight to an extent. I mean, it's not that hard to play bash, I guess. But it's either that or disarm. Both of those upgrades are reasonable. I think I'll just go Shockwave. And then I always upgrade. I always upgrade Finesse in Act 4. Oh, the Suss Eater. You see how much damage I did just on turn 1. Exhume, disarm. Kill. Yeah, that was the time eater plan. Just punch it. Punch, punch, punch. And then the heart plan is this like weird finesse thing. These guys are certainly the more annoying fight. You get an artifact strip down in turn 1, which is very helpful. Isn't that hard if I get to have one less strike? Because I get to remove strike in Act 4. And the finesse is upgraded. So one second. I do have to tank first cycle, but after first cycle, I just win. The fight ends instantly. Because I deal 200, 200, 200 on 3 turns. And then the final turn, I deal another 200. Assuming I haven't already dealt 200. I'll deal another 200, taking 1 damage every cycle. Act 4 elites will deal some damage to me though, because I have to play myself damage cards. So there is like the trouble of turn 2 big hit, dealing 50 or whatever. But I only have to survive. I don't have to do anything but survive, because as soon as that cycle ends, the fight's over. As long as I have like a little bit of HP to play with. I do need some HP though. I can't just like win off of no HP. Yeah, finesse has got to be the upgrade. It solves the second cycle for me. It's technically positive HP, I guess. Uppercut's not worth it because the fight should end by the time Shockwave runs out. Right? It's 146 doubled. Or 173 doubled is 346, which is a little bit more than what I have. Sure. I guess. And you see like every single striker move does matter in this run. That's why I took the striker move over like the seemingly somewhat useful things in Act 3. And is this just block pot? Helps me survive turn 2 of the heart. Or is it liquid memories? It's definitely not the flex pot. The flex pot doesn't do anything. I can actually deal 200 on the off turn and then 200 on both. Yeah. Fight's just over. I mean, this act 4 is actually already just over. There's like no way to lose, I don't think. Assuming like not drawing a ridiculous draw order in the Act 4 elites. And I guess if that's the assumption, then this is slightly better for like pulling back a pommel strike. Can second one this hand, the fight's over. Yeah, I want to take branch here. I don't have any powers besides Dark Embrace. Like, I have nothing to scale the branch. It's like, it's actually bad. Like, if I had, like, a barricade or something. Typically speaking, if you have a barricade, branch is pretty good. They're seeing red, another Dark Embrace. Like the same card, basically. I don't really see any problem with seeing red at all. I don't see any problem with either card. I was take seeing red. Draw Pot versus Liquid Memories. I don't know, I'll keep the memories. These are both of my important defensive resources, so... So I can't just wait here, because the point is to just like kind of E this guy. So I don't see any reason to like deal damage on turn 1 or even go infinite on turn 1 and take a bunch of self damage. There's just kind of no logic behind it. Because, yeah. Do I hand fill? In a million different ways. I did lose the 50-50, but it's not a big deal. Approximately a million ways to hand fill in this round. You'll see, I have Dark Embrace, I have no cards in my deck, that helps. So I don't need any of these cards, correct? I just lose all of them. I do need every other card that's in my deck. I don't need these cards. Yeah, I can block 6 after 10 plays of the 10 plays of the Nunchaku thing. So I can block this cycle. Even if it's kind of miserable. His next turn it's still weakened. Block per 20 cards. Yep. That's where we're at right now. Sadly. I only need a block enough to not die, though. So. I can eventually just, like, play a bunch of shrugs. Because I have, like, the energy from the start of the turn to just play shrug. I don't have to go that crazy with it. As long as I'm not like at 0 HP at the end of this turn. I'll play like 3 more sharks. Guess I could have played finesse there. Doesn't matter though. Fight is over. GG. Kill it. The Ironclad. I don't know, this run just kind of got shown this stuff. It got like double pommel plus, carnage, seeing red, disarm, offering, act 1. I walked into a shop and had finesse in it. I bought the finesse. And I got the other stuff. Dude. Oh yeah, if there's anyone in chat that was asking like where my playlist is, I did finally put it on my YouTube channel, so you can go to the YouTube channel and it's just on playlist. Like you'll see the stream playlist there. People have been asking for it for a long. Like I've gotten recently. Just every stream I do, I get a question like, "Where's my playlist?" So I figured it was time to actually put it on something. It's not a playlist I made by myself. Like I copied someone else's playlist and then added to it. So a lot of the things I didn't actually put in there. I just copied a video game music playlist and then put some video game music I like into the playlist as well. And that's what I've been using. All right. I'll play silent, but I do actually kind of need a break. I didn't get any water last time I took a break, so sorry about the double break, but I need to get some water. BRB. Alright, I'm back. Why is Silent not able to pull off a heal hook infinite the same way as Ironclad? I mean, Ironclad has exhaust. To exhaust down to like Flash of Steel, and like Silent also doesn't do infinites with Flash of Steel really. But Ironclad does. I don't know if you can hear me, that's still going. But that's basically the gist of it. Ironclad has exhaust. Silent does not. So Ironclad can do like the small deck infinite more easily. Small deck loop card type thing. Silent usually just goes infinite with Tactician or Sundial or like a combination of them. And just gaining energy from random places like Concentrate, Sundial, Tactician. You just make energy that way. Or you just play cards that don't cost any energy. Like Calculated Gamble. You just spam that card. If Silent could get like a ton of removes or had cards that exhausted, she would actually use cards like this to go infinite. Yeah, this run just got a bunch of offerings and Bloodletting Cube. Kind of strong. Infinite. It's a boss. Oh, it is the Guardian. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Infinite. There's a 4 elite pass, so I could try to get like really strong. Max HP for remove 2, and then like going on this path, you can just die forced here, which is like really sad, but it's true. It's kind of hard. Like, it's easier to put a card in your deck to not die when you have remove 2 cards on Silent. Like a little bit easier to do that. And once you make it to the shop, like the run's in a pretty good spot. You can take 3 elites or 2 elites, and then fight the Guardian. Win the run easily. An alternative is to take remove 2 and then just go this way and get all this time before fighting 3. That's just good, right? Like, I mean, let's just do that. What am I yapping about all these other paths when there's like this juicy path on the right side? So you never pick Heal Hook. I do believe it's probably the worst Silent card, so yeah, it's not really getting collect. It's around the worst Silent card anyway. There's other cards that are also bad, but... Oh wow, Heal Hook Infinite. Remove 2, Heal Hook Infinite. It's been spawned. It's been spawned in. The Giga Infinite. I mean, I just got a pretty good attack. So what if I just go left now? Like, I got a pretty good attack and a potion. Like, do I need to go right anymore? This attack doesn't solve all my problems, but I also got a potion. So like, I don't know. Am I forced into a shop? I'm not. Okay. It's pretty good, actually. The whole not being forced into a shop thing. This floor isn't that good, but not being forced into a shop is pretty good. You see, the issue is that the shop's not good. That's the issue. If we could do that poison stab remove, it'd be like chill. I mean, I could do slice remove. Then I have like some 0 cost attacks to play with my stuff. Then I can like pick a draw card. I have like enough damage to kill Lag at that point. Sort of. Maybe. Kind of. I have the efficiency of something like a poison stab though. But it's like pretty easy to get that efficiency. I don't even know about buying the slice. Like, feels like you kind of have to, but I'm just like replacing a strike with a slice basically, which is like kind of weird. But it like lets me click acro like really effortlessly. Like I do not have to worry about clicking acro. And then I just kind of have a strong deck. But I don't know how valuable that really is. If I'm just kind of making that up. I might just be kind of making that up, to be honest. Like the value in that might just be kind of imaginary. I mean, if there's ever a time to click the die button, it's when you're shuffling the cards like constantly, right? You just get value constantly, and I have less max HP, so I lose less HP. It just has to be worth it there, right? Yeah, finisher can be taken and upgraded. And then I actually have some like combos in the deck to pull off in the elite fights. That can kind of scale me into a strong situation. Do I colorless pot here? How much damage do I have immediately? 12, 21. Already won 2 today? No, I've only one run. 12, 21, 24, 28, or 30. And then 8 times 4, 32. 30 plus 32 is the math here. Which is obviously 62. 62 is 25 HP left. That feels very doable, huh? Like I react with the potion instead of like getting reacted to. I just react with the potion if I need it, which I probably don't. Die foul knobbers. I don't really feel the need for cards right now. Hopefully that's not silly. Sure, I guess. I kill numbers without potions. Yeah, I got a pretty good draw order. My deck has like a combo in it that does a lot of damage, and I drew the combo on the right turn. Holy shit. Alright, well, I know what I'm doing in this run. Should I be so bold as to take 4 elites in the act, though? Taking 4 elites and life loss events. The silent character. I guess we do. I like relics. Why wouldn't I do that? I love relics. Strike does quite a lot, but I'm gonna double defend. So I'm like kinda down to block pot in this fight. I don't know about this draw pile, but I can always block pot. Maybe it's just good. I took no damage and used no potions. Very interesting stuff, and I got a gambling chip. I think we're off to something kind of strong here. we're off to something kind of strong. We might be cooking the Spire here a little bit of cooking. I actually think I've taken 1 damage this entire act so far. I kind of don't mind Envenom in this deck. It's like really good in this fight, potentially. Block potion. 6 HP. I'm like that strong in this run that I'm block potioning for 6 HP. 11 plus 20. Sounds lethal. That's 31. Incense burner. Fascinating stuff. Just one of the relic bars of all time for sure. I wonder if I should even upgrade Venom here. I should just upgrade Blight Dance instead. I don't really want PK. Or it looks like kind of terrible, to be honest. What do I want this number to be on? 3? I guess 3. Because I draw some garbage in the knob bite. It's probably dead anyway, but I can wait a turn. Or not. I guess it's just dead. I guess we're just killing. Whatever. A mid. Yeah, I don't really need a mid. I can just upgrade the current while I plans and have a cleaner deck. I felt bad for the Guardian a little bit. It's like kind of sad. Might take damage though. Who would ever take damage against the Guardian? It'd be a total loser to take damage against this moron. Die. Okay, kind of want to stall out Burner to be on like 5 or 3, probably 5. Like Avocado's the most likely to deal damage to me, unless I like have to put on 3, I guess. Or it's like dead or something, or maybe it's like big hitting me. Yeah, I probably have to put on 3. I'll accept 3. Better than 4. a mid. P-box, a mid. You just take P-box. Like, I have Wildlife Plants Plus already and a Gambling Chip. And, like, I'm pretty prone to go infinite, you know? Infinite. None of these cards exhaust. I need to, like, upgrade Concentrate and then add, like, an Acro. And remove a couple cards is the big thing. Okay, I have, like, a couple good cards and a few bad cards. But that's, like, all you really want from P-Box on this character. So I'll, like, upgrade cards and, like, remove a card here and then fight Burning Elite. Okay, left side gets 4 elites, though. Like, no, it doesn't. That's only 3. Okay. Not going to get baited into 3 elites, I don't think. This deck does a tremendous amount of damage. It's like kind of all the deck does, but it's a pretty good thing to do. A tremendous amount of damage, you know. Yeah, I'd like to kill this turn. I don't think I can, though. So I'll try to stall this bird out a little bit. This bird played very well to, like, make it not stallable. Infinite. Not quite yet, but you know, we're getting there. Even Necro's pretty good with a sneaky. And, like, I'm kind of invincible, so. Oh, who knows, maybe I'm not invincible. Maybe I'll just, like, die in 3 floors or whatever. Blocking next turn could be a challenge. Just kill it. I mean, if I get altered, then suddenly, like, I actually have problems. And I can just avoid that low roll completely by going this way. There's lots of good events to see, but there's also Forgotten Altar, which is, like, pretty freaking bad. There's, like, that big of a low roll. Then, like, why take the risk and just take the hallway? Like, there's no real risk in hallway fights, so. I just kill it whenever I want now. Can't block that turn, so. Yeah, a Piercing Wall Plus can just get in the deck. I don't got a problem with that card. So for the elite, definitely want it on 5. I don't think that should be too big of an issue though. $14 plus 2. $15, $16. Go. I really like the Wildlife Plans minus. It's just good enough. So I want to spend my energy on like other thing. You can put the damage here and then like unload the damage here. I guess Piercing Wall's probably always the hold anyway. The next fight is a hallway fight. So 5 would be good, but 5 is probably not going to happen. So I'll take 3, I think. It's like okay against Chosen. 5 just not practical. Footwork. I mean, it doesn't play on very many things, but obviously I would take one. Bottle my After Image, bottle my Wildlife Plans. Probably bottle my Wildlife Plans. Can upgrade After Image if I'm desperate for that at some point. This is gonna want to be upgraded at some point, I guess. Win infinite soon. Soon. Be patient. Be patient. What's the remove here? Could see it being unload, I guess. What is unload? Card's kind of useless. Bag of Marbles is like kind of good. That's kind of good. So I was gonna fight Burning. I think I'm still gonna fight Burning. I do potentially get more out of going like this path because I get a remove, but fight Burning. Whoa, retain intangible. There's one kill 10 without flask. All goes according to plan extremely easily. All goes according to plan. I don't think Tim is going to be a problem. Flask will probably be removed at some point. Riddle with holes. Wow. Oh God. They're cooking me, chat. Oh. Play that first. Never mind, they ain't doing anything. I activate my funny piercing whale card. Huzzah. Okay, next fight's also a hallway, so 3's okay. Keep setting it up to 3. I'll just keep doing that. Stick to my guns, you know. Oh God. I feel like this round's not going to need another footwork. Like, I'm just going to be able to block with one after image, one footwork just fine. Sure, again, acrobatics. Acrobatics would be so fun. Was the logic behind it being on 3 this whole time is in case I ran into like some chosen garbage. It was always about the chosen. I would kind of like to be able to set up my relic for... The last fight was slavers, right? I guess once again 3 is okay. 5 is also okay. Probably end up doing 3 because it's easier. I don't want to take damage. Oh my God. Oh my God, it's reflex. My card kind of wants to be upgraded. So does Concentrate. So does Count Gamble. I think I care about Count Gamble the most. This book has Metallicize. I don't know what that's really doing. But, you know. I always respect the Book of Stabbing, so... I respect its attempt. Whatever it's trying to do, I respect it. Oh, you're dead. Well, goodbye. The war paint of the good and epicness and awesome. Alright. Well, I'm like way ahead on upgrades now. Am I infinite? I'm like something adjacent to infinite, but not actually infinite. Like I probably just am infinite. Yeah, I probably just am infinite. It's like I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 cards in my hand. I guess that's enough cards to not draw like backflip or some combo with the reflex. And is it burst upgrade then? Why wouldn't it be burst upgrade? Just burst upgrade. Play plans, I guess. This kind of sucks because it's increasing the cost of my one thing. Could have backflip first, but I think it's often enough that I want to play backflip on this turn, right? Jesus. Go. He's dead, man. He's dead. Stop. Stop. He's already dead. Right, I mean, I could pretend like Tools does something. Even though I have like bottled plans, so I just get to retain whatever cards I want. I mean, I can like discard Reflex on turn 1, I guess. It's like pretty good. Skip. Anybody skipping? Any skippers? Anyone skipping their boss relic right now? I'm kind of skipping my boss relic right now. Maybe. And like these don't do anything. Dun, 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 dun. Get those what a cringes out of my face right now. Get those what a garbage relics out of my face. Like trash. Infinite. Infinite. I mean, the ring is just terrible. Why would you ever take that? Garbage. It's usually better than skip. It's not in this run though. Like I'm actually fairly sure it's not. I do think like it's Calling Bell or Skip there, and like you can justify either one, kind of. I guess we always kill next turn. That's fine though. About to get 2 removes in this deck, which is not going to be a pretty sight for the Spire when I get 2 removes in this deck. Spire really does not want me to remove 2 cards from this deck. Very desperate for me to not do that. Did I skip Act 2 Boss Relic? Yes, I did. Because it was bad. I skipped it because it was garbage. I can't reflex. I'm thinking about it. It's kind of a lot of money to spend on something that doesn't necessarily play on everything. I don't think it's actually good. No! Not my sneaky strike. Infinite. Infinite. I guess I could have removed Flask there. Maybe Flask was the better remove. Flask can kind of be like my card I just play against Time Eater while I'm blocking. Like, okay. Against the Elite, I'd like to have... Burnout 4 is honestly pretty good. I'll take 5 though. I'll take it. I'll pretend to be happy about it. Or I guess I won't take that. Maybe I can redraw something. I don't know, is this deck like secretly terrible and I'm gonna get bamboozled? Because I kind of don't have an acro. My entire deck kind of hinges on like cards that aren't actually that good. You just go to 3 upgrade events, upgrade like, I don't know, 2 upgrade events sounds like enough though. I think I like concentrate. Yeah, like what do I need? Or 2 upgrade floors sounds like enough. Even 1 upgrade floor kind of sounds like enough. I could take another whale. Like why? Like no universe where this isn't infinite, right? Like come on. Take dodge and roll for Time Eater. God, that's such a disgusting thing to say. No. No, I refuse. Do not want to do that. So I will not do that because it is cringe. Apparently this deck just sucks. Don't know how that happened to me. Like how my broken deck is just like terrible now. I kind of want to play in Venom this so I like don't take a wound. I take 1 damage in that line, but I think taking a wound is worse than taking a damage. Okay. Need a Gambler's Brew, right? Yeah, I need to. Yeah, I'm kind of getting bamboozled, and this deck is actually terrible. Because it takes too long to do anything. And as soon as I get, like, statuses put in the deck, I actually just never draw my draw card, because I only have this and this. And it's hard to make this actually draw positive cards. Please don't give me wounds. Can't handle the wounds. Guess I could have bursted that. Not that important though. Okay. Yeah, like once I'm like shuffling the I mean, yeah, I'm seeing that this deck has issues. It does have meaningful problems. Solvable problems, but they don't just not exist. They're there. Yeah, let's go. Woohoo! Alright, I think I take the 2 upgrades and I just like upgrade Concentrate Reflex. So my deck just becomes like a reflex simulator or whatever. Oh no! 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 Oh. It's so sad. That's just devastating. It's absolutely horrifying and devastating, and I'm crying and I'm sad and I'm bad and I'm stupid and everything sucks. It's all terrible. Everything sucks. Okay, against a hallway fight, I imagine like 5, probably. I mean, I should just be Giga Broken, right? There's no way I'm not Giga Broken. There's no way. I refuse to believe it. By the way, that means that the freaking calling bell had Tingsha in it. I'm so stupid. So stupid. I mean, I knew that calling bell was decent to take. It's probably also fine to skip. Like I'm pretty sure. Remove a card. I don't mind if I do. Okay, what's the remove? Is calling bell just the next common and common rare you naturally see? Typically, yes. There are some like exceptions because of how relics are generated, but yes. The answer is basically yes. Where amid? I took P-Box over it. I took P-Box over the pyramid. Guys, is this infinite? Twitch chat, do you think this is infinite? You think I'm gonna like go infinite? Uh-oh. Burst, gamble, build. Whee! Burst, burst. Gamble, gamble. Burst, burst. Gamble, gamble. Infinite bursts. Infinite. I've assembled my combo. I guess that kind of does double this thing, which is like a little awkward. That's fine. Whee. Killing this guy is not going to be particularly difficult. Twitch chat. Infinite. Infinite. Okay. I'll recall here so I don't forget. The upgrade's obviously going to be reflex, but... Oh god. Okay. That was close. That was very close. Almost died. Well, if it assesses me next turn, we might be here for a little while. And, you know, killing this turn is the best for, I mean, it's kind of not that slow. I'm gonna demonstrate that it's not that slow. It's actually not that slow. Finisher. Finisher. Quite slow so far. Just you wait. We're going somewhere beautiful. It'll be worth it. It'll be worth it. You gotta trust me. Setup burner is the point, but the point's also just because it's kind of cool, you know. Like look at it. Scale finisher with only finisher. Three-turn the heart. I mean, I have flask, so if I keep flask around, I could three-turn the heart. Very goofy. Kill. Stink bottle. Skewer. Bwomp, 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 bwomp. Okay. Oh god. I have so many powers in this deck, guys. Oh no. And I exhausted my piercing whale. Oh god. Oh god. Oh no. It's cooking me. Is it possible without gambling chip? I mean, yes. It's just way slower. Like, the deck's not as good without gambling chip. Of course, it can still happen. Like, gambling chip is only something that happens on turn 1. God, Tincture would have been so sick, man. Imagine Tincture. The worst key of all time. It was like somewhat of a time meter problem. I just hope I don't fight time meter, to be honest. That'd be kind of nice. Time meter, I want it on, I assume 5. So we'll wait a little bit. Die birds. I mean, I can beat time meter. I will beat time meter, but I'd just like rather not do that. You know what I mean? Draw 6. Blah. Alright, just no time meter, please. Thank you. Appreciate that. Really just appreciate that a ton from the game. Just not annoy the hell out of me with some stupid time meter fight. Annoying. So much are always cheap with Pandora. They're not always cheap with Pandora's box. Silent can like in a very large amount of P boxes go infinite. If you like try to go infinite, a lot of silent P boxes can go infinite. Because there's just a lot of silent cards that exhaust, and she has a lot of base cards. And the character's card pool is actually just stupidly broken, so... You know. Just set up my burner for 3 and hopefully kill them on turn 2. Or kill them on turn 1. That'd be my preference. Should I just put it on 2 so I can kill them on turn 2? Is that actually the idea? So I don't have to like set up my thing again. Just put it on 2 and kill them on turn 2. That's very logical. We'll definitely kill them on turn 2. There's like no way the Spire elites are surviving on turn 2. They're cooked. They're dead and they're done for. It's over. Upgrades definitely tools of the trade. It's very clear. Appo, you suck. Flask is if I want to do a turn 4 kill. It's kind of a convenient way to deal damage. The best card to remove is definitely Blight Dance, and I will remove Blight Dance. Blight Dance kind of sucks in this deck. It's like, I have the infinite burst thing, so. Powers. I keep them in my hand because they are powerful. So it's kind of optimistic tech, like these things would survive turn 1. To be fair. All right. It's time for the heart fight. Let's going to be a incredible battle. A par crane and a block pot. Sure. Just discard all of these cards. So none of them say like Reflex Tactician on them. Guess we can burst gamble. All right, GG. The heart's dead. The heart's dead, and it doesn't have counterplay. Fact. See you later, whale. I just had to wait until I actually get the combo in my hand, basically. There it is. Now we go. Alright, GG Twitch chat. That was quite the run. Got extremely broken things in Act 1 after a move 2 start, and then, you know. Built whatever deck I wanted, basically. E to E. You can't touch me. I'm invincible. I like how it's still 1 by 15. Like I have paper cranes, so it's not even attacking me. How did I go infinite with no acrobatics? I think that's the first time I've skipped Silent Boss Relic, like, ever. I don't, like, remember. I think I only remember runs where I skipped Watcher Boss Relic. I don't think I've done it on Silent before. Taking Bell is, like, fine. It's also fine to not take Bell. Like, -1 remove is a bad thing in that deck. For sure. So, like, it's probably a roughly equivalent option to take Bell or not take Bell in terms of your win percentage. And the other two relics are negative, I think. I mean, Choker is definitely negative. Choker makes no sense. And, yeah, Bell had Tingsha, which would have been fun. But skipping boss relics is also kind of funny. And obviously that deck can just get away with it. If you're a global boss skip, I mean, I can look, yeah, like how much I've skipped boss relic. I don't think I've ever done it on Silent before. Skip 1 time. Actually, that's Act 1. Okay, so I have skipped in Act 1 once before somehow. I skipped 3 times in Act 2. I mean, I guess I just don't remember the runs. There might have been some other reason I was skipping too. It might not have been like a real skip or something. I don't know. Probably was a real skip. Maybe I tried skipping when I was like bad at the game or something. I don't remember the last time I skipped on Silent. It's been forever. BS run, I removed 2 and I took 0 damage to every fight. I took 1 to Knob and 0 here, 0 here, 0 here, 0 here, 0 here, 0 to the Guardian. I just removed 2 from max HP and then just destroyed everything. So like, you might ask the question, how did I get so strong? Like, how did I get so strong as to take no damage in all of Act 1 except for to just Knob? Like, I took 1 to Knob. How did I get so powerful? I took a Masterful Stab and a Slice. And a Backflip. And a Finisher. And that's all it was. That's all I had. This game is not balanced, Twitch chat. Act 1 is too easy. It's just the facts of the matter. Trust me, I'm an expert. Act 1 just lets you get away with too much stuff. P-Box over Pyramid, it basically like doesn't really matter. You can see what the... I think it's Tincture, right? Yeah, Tincture, Courier, Stone. I don't remember this stone. Did I not see a common relic? Guess maybe I just didn't see a common relic. Or maybe I did get stone. I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, I just didn't get a common relic. Sure. Yeah, Ezreal was just overpowered the entire time, basically. It was almost, honestly... Like, if I could have avoided the damage in Champ. Took 1 to Reptomancer. Maybe that was avoidable in some way. I could have also not taken damage against Heart if I used the block pod. So like I took damage to Knob, to Reptomancer, the Champ, and the Heart. I think that was all fixable. This could have been like a non-swap, non-P-Box swap, no damage run, potentially. It was like kind of close to doing that. Which one's that famously easy? It's too easy. See, what I always say is nerf everything. Nerf all the relics, everything in the entire game, and then buff Gremlin Knob in this game is perfect, you know. Just make Knob punch you harder. It does 300 damage on turn 2. That'll fix the game. Sounds like a perfect game to me. Alright. I believe that's going to be the end of the stream, Twitch chat. Hope you had a good time. Hope it was fun. Watching me go infinite twice. Baylor's still playing. It's very rare for me to end my stream while Baylor's still playing. He went live a little late today. And also, I'm ending a little early. I'll rate Baylor then. Baylor's rated me a few times. Yeah, I just kind of got to go. I have stuff I have to do tonight, so I'm going to go do all that. Next time I stream, I'll probably do 4 runs, though, which will be tomorrow. Actually, I'm not sure about tomorrow. I'll probably stream tomorrow. I might not have time to play 4 runs, though. We'll see. We shall see. Yeah, have a good day, Mardigan. Goodbye, Dan Panda. I will see you all later. See you, Jim Matt. I'll see you tomorrow. Probably. I think I'll have time to stream tomorrow, I'm pretty sure, but we'll see for how long. Yeah, it was good. Thanks for watching. GG's and goodbye.